Seeing Ariane sleeping on her table, Rain looked concerned but amused.
Rainy Martin checked the time, still amused, then asked, "Have you slept well?"
Ariane was startled by the familiar voice and answered on a lost state, "Mr. Blue Eyes. I mean, Mr. Morrison, sir."
Rainy chortled and said, "You're funny when startled, aren't you? If only I was informed you were here, all alone, I should have accompanied you. I'm pleased that my men cared for you as you worked alone."
"I'm sorry for having slept in the office, sir. I guess I caused your men the burden of securing the place while I worked and eventually slept here. It was because—"
Rainy Martin stared at her closely and completed her sentence. "You have to finish the report, correct, Miss Hicks?"
"I don't have any other options, sir. I must stay on to finish this task you assigned to me and Miss Benning, and I couldn't let her down, especially this is my first assignment," Ariane said with determination.
Although Rainy Martin was pleased, he stared at Ariane kindly and said, "You have to go home and rest. You have to rest well and come back recharged. That is an order."
"No need, sir, because Miss Benning is expecting this report today for her review, and she might edit it before finalizing, so that both of us have to co-sign the report."
Rainy Martin felt something was off about Hannah's intention, so he took her report. No need for her to review since it was already in my hands for my final say. I'll drop you off at your hostel and have my chauffeur pick you up at 10. Get some sleep and no need to worry.
Ariane was walking to her room in the hostel when Ingrid popped her head in and asked, "Hey Ariane, is it only now that you got home? I had been waiting for you last night because you said you'll be home by 11. I fell asleep, waiting for you. Why now only?"
"I only finished my report this morning and fell asleep. Mr. Morrison found me on my table and told me to get some sleep. In fact, he dropped me off to ensure that I got home safe."
Ingrid jumped on the bed as Ariane lay down to sleep, wanted to know more about the day's event. "Yesterday, you were crying to me because Mr. Morrison was so mad at you. But look at you now, you were so happy because your boss brought you home after that overtime."
Ariane's feelings at that moment was full of joy, and she couldn't explain why, while Ingrid was thrilled because of the turn of events that happened to her friend lately. "Come on, Ingrid, let me have my sleep and I'll tell you everything tonight."
At 9 in the morning, Rainy Martin stopped playing tennis. Before taking a shower, he called Hannah Benning, "Prepare the conference room and gather the management and strategy division. Our meeting is at 11.
Is this about the mall and supermarket group proposal? Hannah was troubled.
"Yes. Any problem, Hannah? You are ready with the proposal, aren't you?" asked Rainy, making a wry smile.
We're ready, Hannah lied, feeling uncomfortable. Hannah noticed the time was already 9, but Ariane still needed to submit the report. This made her frustrated and angry. Where is she? I told her I needed to see her report before printing it. If she couldn't do it, she could have at least left the proposal on my table.
While waiting for the 11 o'clock time, Rain Martin sat in his living room and read Ariane's work. He was unbelievably amazed at Ariane's ability and couldn't think that a girl her age and inexperienced could make such recommendations. After an hour, Rain Martin arrived with Ariane, following suit, smiling confidently, and Hannah got nervous seeing them coming in together. Hannah was surprised seeing them coming in, and simultaneously got worried, especially when she saw Rain handing out some papers to Ariane.
Rainy Martin spoke loudly, making Hannah hear him saying to Ariane, "Have these papers recopied, then sign it. I'm happy with your report and you should own it with your signature."
Rain Martin turned to Hannah and told her to see him in his office. By his office's glass walls, as he waited for Hannah, thinking of resolving his two secretaries' indifference toward each other.
"Seriously, Hannah, you let Ariane do the job on her own, let alone without securing a permit for her overtime. leaving her hungry for the entire night. And now, you wanted to co-sign and get the credit without sharing ideas with her. What a crap. Randy continued. It's about time that you leave this company. Hannah, we had talked about this already, and I'm sorry this happened too soon. Focus on your wedding preparations, and no need to orient or train Ariane because she can do things on her own.
And you're attracted to her, right? You're in a hurry to dispose of me because...
Rainey got mad. Stop that crap. Hannah, I could see in your eyes that you dislike her. Don't go that far. I hired a secretary for your replacement cause you're getting married, and we both agreed on it. I don't want you to take advantage of her. Hannah, just because she's new in this job. What do you think of her? A pushover. You're looking forward to this wedding and I want to ensure everything runs smoothly.
Hannah came closer to Rain to calm him, and then took him in her embrace, and whispered, I'm excited about this wedding, Rain, and I'm sorry for leaving Ariane work alone. Let me make it up to you tonight.
How will Ariane accept the news that her sister's ex, Rain Martin, will be married to his secretary, despite her sister's whereabouts is still a mystery? Part 8 follows.